Oh, oh my goodness, sorry. I absolutely didn't mean to bump into you there. Sorry, I'm very frazzled at the moment. Let me just get out of your way and just, I'm sorry. Uh, hmm? Oh, well, yeah, I'm a little bit, a little bit nervous. Well, you're very, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I need to, well, actually, I don't need to go, surprisingly. Whew, I guess I have 5 minutes to myself thinking about it. That's nice. Why am I in such a rush? Well, I just finished work. And I've got to go pick my kid up from his karate class. But that's not for another, well, I have to leave in, say, half an hour. By the time I drive down there, I'll be there at the right time. Why am I telling you this? Yeah, I have to work and then go get him. Yeah, I'm a single dad, so, well, his mother, she's not in the picture anymore. Me being me, I think it's my fault, you know, but, my friends, my family, they'll all say, no, she was, well, the fact that she's left her kid and gone to another country and never looked back is admittedly not the best sign for her, but well, anyway, it's been just us now for quite a few years, and my life is, you know, going to work and then looking after him, and I don't have much time for anything else. But, you know, it's reality, and of course I want to look after him, so I work really hard and I take overtime shifts to make sure he can have, you know, his new Nintendo Switch that he's so excited about that I got him for his birthday. But, you know, the money for that comes out of overtimes and overtimes and overtimes, and why am I telling you all this? I don't know, you just have a kind face, and well, I don't speak to many. Yeah. I'm just, to be honest, I have not really spoken to any woman since she left, because, again, why would I possibly say this to a stranger? But I don't know, I haven't felt like I'm good enough, like I deserve anything. I'm just this guy who's here and who was, you know, told in no uncertain terms that I'm not good enough, so yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a little bit broken, I guess. And still so unbelievably unsure why I'm saying any of this to you. I guess it really has been a long time since I've had someone to, I guess, listen to these things. Maybe I needed to vent a little bit, but that's definitely not fair on you, so sorry. Yeah, well, I guess I am nervous of well, she made me incredibly scared to ever tell a woman how I feel, because it either makes me weak, or it makes me, I'm not a real man, and I'm not. I sometimes laugh when I hear women say things like, "Why are guys not emotionally available?" And I feel like telling them it's because that, there are women who will punish you for it, straight up. And how am I supposed to trust anyone after? I am saying way too much, and okay, I'm so sorry for all of this. I will get out of your way now. What? You want to talk more? Okay, but with all due respect, well, this is with a lot of due respect, really. You're you, and I'm, a single dad who's working his ass off, and I'm not really sure why you wouldn't, go for a richer, handsomer, less child-having guy. You really want to talk to me? No, of course I'm happy. I'm just, well, like I said, I feel like I'm very out of practice. I'm probably going to be bumbling and awkward and useless and shy and... Huh? You like that I'm honest? Well, I can certainly give you honesty if that's what you're really looking for. You might need to give me a little bit of time to get used to the idea of being able to be honest and be, emotionally forthcoming. My little guy and me, we, some of the other kids will say certain things to him. I mean, he's got thicker skin than I do. He's amazing. He just shrugs it all off. It almost bothers me more, but he tells me about stuff. I tell him about stuff. God, he's almost like a mini adult, really. I mean, he really, to be honest with you, hates his mum. I mean, he really does. I don't think, well, she abandoned him, and she abandoned me, but she also abandoned him, and well, I at least have the ability to say it might be my fault. How's he supposed to come to terms with that? That when he was a small child, she just said nah and just left. Didn't fight for him, didn't even want to see him again, just left. I try and protect him from the worst of my emotions, because I know that, well, certainly all I can say is he's not a dumb kid, and I wouldn't be surprised if he at times blames himself. And it's nothing to do with him, it's not his fault at all, but you know how kids are, especially when it comes to parents and things going wrong. They're going to think they had something to do with it. And he was just a little boy, he had nothing to do with it. It was all between me and her. But to be honest with you, I would give anything to give him a mother figure who could show him how much a mother's touch can heal, how how special it is to... Anyway, yeah, I'm still rabbiting on a bit myself. I don't even know anything about you other than I like your smile and you have very kind eyes, and I'm worryingly trusting you far too much already. And I like to think not normally this completely shy and bumbling and see-through, and I don't know what's gone over me. I guess I'm just tired and sick of this. Sick of being alone, sick of feeling like I can't talk to anybody, sick of feeling like I have to keep this front up all the time. I can never turn to anyone and say I'm not feeling okay, you know? I can never turn to anyone and say I just want to have a rest. I just want to have a rest. For someone to tell me things are going to be okay. And you know what's funny is that 95% of the time I have no problem shouldering all the burdens. You managed to catch me when I'm at a bit of a low. Yeah, this is me at a low. This is me at the lowest low, to be honest with you, in terms of I like to think articulate and funny and bright, interesting, charming even. I mean, before the woman who shall not be named, I didn't sleep around or anything, but I garnered plenty of interest. Which was when I was slightly less dad body and weather beaten and, you know, just always tired and unable to come up with charming lines off the top of my head. Like, if I had to hit you with a pickup line right now, it would be a disastrous affair. No, that was not supposed to be a setup to you saying hit me with... I've got to hit you with a pickup line now. I genuinely can't think of one. I'm not a pickup line kind of guy. I'm more I don't know, find a common subject, nerd out about it, and hopefully that's neat. And hopefully she starts to see me as a friend, and then I lay on a little bit of the charm, a little bit of the suggestiveness, the odd flirty words. And pray. But hey, it's well, it used to I definitely need some practice. I don't suppose you'd mind helping me out with that. Well, I need some practice, you know, flirting and wooing and lovemaking and dinner dates and all these kind of things. Oh, you'd be interested in helping me practice? Well, I managed to slip back into a little bit more of a confident mindset all of a sudden. For some reason. Because there's... as long as I'm just blurting out my innermost fears to you, there's more than a small possibility that you're just being nice to me. And that really you just like to see my confidence built back up. And I've put you in this weird spot, if you're a nice person, that you don't really want to say no, and... amazing. I've apparently developed the power to be emotionally manipulative, without meaning to, simply by telling the truth. I suppose, yeah, it is. At least I'm somewhat self-aware of the worst way you could interpret my actions. And it is also unintentional, that's one thing I can say. Really? I'd love to go to dinner sometime. Yeah, course. I guess if you give me your number and then, you know, sure, I'll jot it down. Well, I mean jot as in my phone, you know, like I still live in the 21st century here, you know. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, I can bring the babbling, idiotic, but honest approach that I seem to have won you, maybe not won you over, but won your interest with, or I could, you know, try and remember what it's like to be a self-confident human being again. I guess you can let me know. As much as I said half an hour, I kind of want to beat the traffic, so I I don't know, I didn't ask if you have kids, but one thing that it is absolutely true, they talk about children, they tell you, oh, you know, they're going to be first, always. There's always going to be a thing in your back of your head, like, is the wee man okay, is the wee man okay, is the wee man okay, where is he, what's happening with him, is he being looked after, you know? So there's that constant kind of half-rung alarm in your head, so now I have to go answer that call and make sure I'm there on time, and that, you know, I'd rather be 10 minutes early than 5 minutes late, so I'm off, but I will 100% text you later. I have to go. Thank you. I'll see you later.